Welcome to Queen Forever Live, where magical stories, brave heroes, and twinkly moments come alive for you. Get cozy, and your journey begins now. Up first, meet the queen who discovered her true power through her magical twinkly clothes. A story about self love, strength, and shining from it.
She needed no crown. The sky bowed on its own. Once upon a time, in a realm woven with stardust and swirling skies, lived a radiant woman known as the Queen of the Universe. She wasn't just admired, she was adored. As her light stretched beyond the celestial gates, it rippled through the cosmos, cascading down like a velvet breeze, weaving itself into the very fabric of creation. The trees swayed in rhythm with her energy. Flowers bloomed in a dance of devotion. Breezes whispered her name across every valley. Stars blinked to the beat of her soul. And the world, oh, the world, rejoiced simply because she existed. But one day, the queen felt a tremble in her heart. Sunny, her companion, stayed silent as others mocked her light. She sat with grace, but she ached. Sensing her pain, the universe leaned in. Why let this trouble your soul? Your power lies not in their words, but in your will. You don't need to raise your voice. You're here to be calm, joyful, simply to be. Let the trees sway for you. Let the winds sing your name. Just as doubt tried to linger, a sparkle bloomed at her fingertip. The skies shimmered, and from the very fabric of stardust, a figure began to rise, twinkly, strong, radiant, and bold, a reflection of her power, forged in light and love. And then, the universe spoke its secret. You never needed to fight, my queen. You were never alone. You have twinkly clones. With a flick of her finger, a shimmering version of herself appeared, her glow fierce and undeniable. She stood before the group with quiet resolve, her presence commanding the very air. Boundaries were drawn not in anger, but in power, and in that moment, nothing would stop her. And the real queen? She sat in her garden of stars, a soft chuckle escaping her lips. She sipped her glowing tea, watching with a serene smile. Her twinkly clone had done the work while she reveled in peace. What was once troubling now felt like a distant memory, handled with effortless grace. And in that silence, the truth was already known. A shift occurred within him. Sunny sat in silence, a realization blooming across his face. He saw now. He saw the strength in the queen's calm, the wisdom in her stillness. The clone's truth had resonated deeply. The message had been received, and now all was well. The queen returned to her throne, surrounded by swirling mists of perfume, minty and cool, like the calm after a storm. A She looked up at the stars, their soft twinkle reflected in her eyes. A smile played across her lips as the stars above seemed to form a face, a knowing, loving smile. The universe wrapped her in its cosmic embrace. She was never angry, never anxious. The true queen was always loved, always beautiful, always at peace. The story says it all. True power doesn't roar, it radiates. It's not in the loudest voice, but in the quiet strength of knowing who you are. When others try to dim your light, remember this: love, grace, and self-trust will always outshine any mockery. The queen's strength was never in force. It was in her unshakable belief in herself. She didn't crumble under pain. No, she rose with peace. And the universe, it always takes care of those who remember their worth.
Now, meet Matty, a bold boy who smashes negative thoughts with his magical golden hammers. Get ready for some action and inspiration. Meet Max. He's 10, loves sports, and dreams of becoming a champion. But sometimes a little voice inside makes him freeze.
What if I mess up?
Max loves sports. From sunrise, sprints to soccer goals. He's always in the game. Today, his coach has big news. There's a huge school tournament coming.
Team, get ready. The championship is in 2 weeks.
Yay!
First, everything seemed fine. But deep inside, Max started to feel something strange. A little voice, quiet at first, began to whisper in his mind.
You're not fast enough. What if everyone laughs? You'll mess up. You always do.
Max clutched his backpack tighter. The joy in his eyes faded. Suddenly, 2 magical hammers crashed down. Hammer X and Bolt.
Time to smash those doubts.
Max points at that whispering cloud.
Let's smash it!
With every swing, Max grows stronger.
Zap the self-doubt. Power up with practice.
Max sees his friend Ella freezing before a race.
What if I come last?
Try my hammer, smash the fear.
And then comes the day of the tournament. The field is huge, the crowd is loud, and Max sees it all. The field falls silent. A giant Negatune looms over Max.
You fail. Everyone is watching. They'll see you mess up.
Max's hands tremble until he hears a voice.
Your biggest power is belief.
I have got this.
Spirit, my team. Winning begins in your mind.
Rain, see, I'm power up.
Max learned that negative thoughts might show up, but they do not get the final word.
It's not about never having doubts. It's about believing anyway.
Because every kid has a superpower inside, and that superpower is belief. And now, Max is back for a wild jungle safari with rhythm, adventure, and jungle beats. Let's groove and grow stronger together.
a star, zooming through the jungle, going near and far. He packed his golden hammers and a sandwich too. Said, I'm off to smash my fears, it's what I love to do. Max and the golden hammers, strong and bold and bright, fixing every worry with a spark of a light. Through the vines and over streams, he's never really far, driving through his dreams in his fancy red car. Monkeys cheered from treetops, parrots joined the beat, lions gave a high five. Hey Max, you're super sweet. He faced a fearsome thundercloud but didn't run away. He hammered it with kindness and turned it into day. Max and the golden hammers, brave and full of cheer, turning jungle troubles into joy and gear. With his friends and happy heart, he's shining like a star, racing through the wild in his fancy red car. He says, when I feel nervous, I take a breath and smile. With teamwork and believing, we go the extra mile. Come Max and the golden hammers, lighting up the way, helping friends and feeling strong every single day. Over hills and through the trees, he's reaching near and far, spreading joy and courage in his fancy red car.
Here comes a sneak peek of our fluffiest friends, Bruno the pup and his clucky crew of chickens. Get ready, cozy giggles and soft hearts. Let's close with heart and hugs as Bruno and the chickens take us on a peaceful, playful journey. A story of friendship, freedom, and simple joy. Enjoy!